Howdy y'all, I'm Grammzz and today we're back and I love you, Colonel Sanders, our finger-looking good dating simulator. And we're already into the action because my mic wasn't recording the last time I did the intro, so now it's fixed. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you, howdy. I'm not doing the voices today, my throat's too dead. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Haven't we already been through this? Because I had to Google what neg means? Hold on, give me a minute, let me get to where we were. Okay, we're back to the magic book of chicken. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that sounds strangely familiar. I wonder if it could be Professor Dog. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. This room... Wait, is that like a KFC jewelry box? Okay, it looks like a KFC box, but has pearls in it, even though I think we're a dude. Okay. He must have helped you get home, and you're tired to say you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up as you were tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. Senpai Colonel. In your dream, you were together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. They truly are. Zzz. What's going on? Okay, we're officially we're in the second third. Woo. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Okay. You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used blank! And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. We're just that great of a person, I guess. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. The game's already, commenting on itself. I don't have to do it for it. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. He's a robot. He is legitimately a robot. Like him? Like him? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Isn't Clank a robot that can't speak? Okay. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school? With that beard, who couldn't resist? Well, goatee, who couldn't resist? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. It was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade. I read that horribly wrong. I'm thinking that maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. This game just continues to be weird. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with a new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Wait, I gotta count it. Ha. Sure you did. You're great, why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! Is that joke getting old now? Me screaming every time the words are in bold? I'm just reading it the way it's written, so. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why do you tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient, too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? With any luck, I'll remember to put that in post and, echo it. Echo! Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. dot 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 dot. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering. I can never read that word. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I had ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know? Like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I'm the only one who besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anybody. Hey guys, what do you want? Bet it's salt. KFC they replaced their potato wedges with fries in America. They are salty. They're better than the potato wedges though, in my opinion. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you, or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Make up a fake ingredient. Let's screw her over. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about Charmeleon? It was Eye of Newt. It sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Yes. Stir in the Eye of Newt, add the frog legs, and you will get the perfect chicken. Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. On a horse. Oh god. Run to him. You have to take charge, dang it! You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Oh god, you're gonna get run over by a horse or be like kicked by the horse. Surely, he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride your way together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movements surprise the horse that rears up, kicking you directly in the face. I called that. I said he was gonna get kicked. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Grammzz, I'm here to deliver you a message! Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious! Okay, I'm not doing the voice. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And the name is... But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship on the horse's shoes, lead him for a kiss. What, do we do it, guys? Should we do it? If I do it, leave a like on the video. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You've known for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. Who made this game? But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. You feel him shudder. Too soon. You clearly mistook his compassion for love. Oh, that look of disgust. That is the thumbnail image right there. Your soul crawls inside of itself and you instantly die of embarrassment. Game over, I died. I died from embarrassment like you can do in The Sims 4. Try again. Okay, I'm skipping all of this, not dealing with this. Okay, so we're back to this. We're gonna compliment the craftsmanship of his horseman's shoes. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. I agree. Like quality chain. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. I can do this. I have a remote. Fancy work. Yeah. Technology. I can say there. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. What's the problem with summoning a demon? You try to get a peek over Van Van's hunking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a little bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Yeah, this is smooth. Let's do this. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a magic spell. He might be summoning a demon. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem! It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Ashley? Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you! Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it does hurt to use a little evil! It doesn't hurt to use evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the sport monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret! You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hehehe. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Why do we have a triangle up on the board along with pie? The pie is not even correct. This school is trash. This is why it's a cooking school. Because the 2.11159? I'm pretty sure that's not pie. Beep beep. Clegg must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. What do you think? Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. We're bzz. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a loftier career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Who's this guy on the wall? Like, I want to know who this guy is. Somebody tell me. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all across town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. Afutapin. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders has sapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! If you want to pay attention to the lesson, truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of Declaration of Independence, it was Chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Grammzz! Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Glass of water, a pepper, or a dog biscuit? The dog biscuit was the right choice last time, so let's do a dog biscuit. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume that the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. You reach out for a win. Sprinkles jumps and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. Did I die again? I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The sport monster. Borko? What are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. What item do you want to sample? Let's do a pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. We're gonna, focus. We're gonna, die from spice or something. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Ghost of Student. My friend, ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some pepper stuck in my throat. Ugh. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy... You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday, question mark. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anybody can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time-competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Should we take the hero route or just take a laid-back route? You see, I'm a pretty laid-back person, so we're gonna just stop wasting everybody's time. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, now with me, I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. You don't have some portable monsters to capture or something. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already bought my own lunch. Grammzz, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup, with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a little tartlet for dessert. That's a very tiny meal, if it fits in the palm of your hand. It only takes about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you need for motivation. Did he eat the plate and everything, and the bottle that had the milk in it? I don't know. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle! Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer! Just then, a huge lights blast you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready?" That's what I'm talking about. Aroo. I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh god, what temperature does water boil at? It's 100 C. That's right, but how would you have gotten into the school without knowing that? A winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? Wasn't it 10? That's wrong, crap! Oh, I've seen Schnauzers is better since that. And the miniature kind, no less. Now you've gotten some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Let's say a mind offers the most flavor. Gratitude. That's right, you must take the opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness the energy source to come from a small town where big dreams were born. That's right, this is your shot. You're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut off the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling. What do you mean that's wrong? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. Notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Grammzz! He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now you can think about Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional... what were you thinking? Get your mind back on the competition. Grrr. You were stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot about the question. You and Colonel Sanders together in a gondola. What does that have to do with craving spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof, woof. You were really struggling to keep up? And the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Zzz, bzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilizing a kitchen bowl, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Grammzz does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. When you hear everybody talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands in the mixer and rescue your dough before it's over mixed. Grammzz, no! But you're not fast enough. Your hands get stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quick spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everybody stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my disc. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare you two on account of Grammzz's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Grammzz to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside you find delicate fried cheese, croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry galette. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places his sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Well, I mean, going loud and proud, you guys have seen where that's gotten us so far, so we're gonna internalize the rage we feel. Your rage bursts so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. I just noticed this, but the cafeteria was established in 2015. Is that when this game was first developed? And the windows aren't symmetrical. On with the video. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy, fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding, because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine, can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Don't you think I've never failed at anything before? I can't actually play violin. That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed. It's a word I'm not gonna pronounce. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. That's very true. I didn't know. People say my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I could give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battles scarred from the last night, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Borko? It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back after the whole fight to the death thing. Maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like always having to look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a sport monster, you see. Is he the ghost? I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student, until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Precisely. I procured a copy for myself somewhere along the way. I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark, evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Grammzz! Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like something you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you have such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it in the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. The really salty fries at KFC? It's meant to pair with something spicy, something crispy, both perhaps, like the Nashville chicken, which I love. It's delicious. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it! Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. You just had this in your pocket. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage just glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' deluxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer him more. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now that would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. There's a chicken. It's a stuffed chicken. It's a real chicken. Okay. I don't care. You have like a doorbell looking thing? Oh, it's a secret recipe thing. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashing style? Tap on item to discover more about the Colonel. Is that a comb? A lock of silvery hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, my audio balancing is off. I just now realized that's gonna make editing this horrible. You realize that the hair therein is just silver in color. It's actually spun of silver. Tap on an icon to discover more about the Colonel. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off of its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in its scent. You say home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Is it? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try it casual until he asks why you were wearing his jacket. Yeah, that's pretty weird. I usually don't loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. Let's make a big move. Whoa, 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 this isn't that kind of game. Now that we blame you for trying, but still, game over. Dang it! Well, I guess I'll just end the episode there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator, and I will see you all for the next episode, where hopefully we will finish our semester and forever be known as Colonel Sanders' waifu. Bye.